Hi everyone, and welcome to Math 201 with Calculus this semester. My name is Sante, and I'll be your instructor for this course. I'm thrilled to have you join me on this journey as we explore the fascinating world of calculus. We'll be looking at some applications of this as well. A little bit about me. I have a background in physics, and I've spent over 6 years teaching math and physics. I'm here at Ivy Tech. I'm generally passionate about making complex concepts simple, relatable, and engaging for my students. In this course, we'll cover fundamentals on calculus concepts, including limits, derivatives, integrals, and the applications in real-world context. We'll focus on some practical examples that will help you see how calculus can be applied in business, for example, economics, and some social sciences. Whether you're new to calculus or you need a refresher, this course is tailored to cater to your specific needs and will guide you in your academic success. This course in general is more of an engaging online course where we have weekly activities in the form of modules. So you have access to video lectures, PowerPoint slides, and quizzes. We'll also have weekly homework assignments, check-in quizzes, discussion boards. You generally want to respond to your classmates timely once they make their post. And you also want to make sure that you're doing your homework assignments and quizzes. This is the only way you can let me know if you're having any concerns with some of the questions or difficulties understanding any of the concepts we're going to try and cover. And don't worry, there are plenty of resources that are available for you to succeed in this course, in addition to all the learning materials that are available to you in the modules. And I'll go over how to access those later on in this video. There are also two main exams in this course, the midterm and the final. These are the main assignments that carry more weight compared to others. That being said, in preparation for exam, you need to complete your homework assignments, you need to complete the quizzes, the check-in quizzes. These end up giving you more practice problems to solve as you prepare for the midterm and the final exams. To prepare in general for this course and succeed in it, you need to make sure you can access the Ivy Learn course. You have a graphing calculator, which becomes very important for solving some of the algebra materials that we're going to initially start to cover at the beginning. And then also when we get into the calculus stuff, you'd need a graphing calculator. The recommended calculator is the TI-84 Plus. But of course, any calculator lower than that can also be used as well, but not anything higher than that. You're not allowed to use some graphing calculators for exams. An example of that will be the TI-Nspire, but TI-84 Plus will be the recommended. If you have TI-83, that could also be used as well for exams. Calculus might seem intimidating at first, but in general, you need to remember that growth happens when you step out of your comfort zones. I've been an instructor for a while. I have a background in physics, so I've used calculus for some of the physics topics. I also recently taught a calc-based physics course, which I actually found more easy compared to the algebra based, but that's just me. So having a background in calculus kind of sets you up for success in any other field. And I think you're in a great place to explore how you can use calculus applicably for whichever field you find yourselves in. So I'm here to support every step of the way. I'm confident that together we can make this an enjoyable and rewarding experience for all of us. Take the first step by introducing yourself to your postmates in the discussion forum. Share your name, your area of study, where you're from, etc. I look forward to reading those interesting things you have to share, and I look forward to getting to know you as we explore this course. Remember, I'm an additional resource, including the materials that are already available to you in the course. So feel free to reach out to me if you have any questions or any concerns. I'm available via email. You can also schedule an appointment and then we can discuss things further. I look forward to working with you this semester. Enjoy and reach out if you need any assistance. All right, the next thing we're going to look at is how to navigate through the course. So I posted a welcome announcement, which generally just walks you through um, uh, each of these on the navigation menu represents. basically a general overview of the course. I would encourage you to read the course syllabus. That's where you find useful information regarding the course policies. I have my office hours on Monday, or you can always schedule an appointment during the week. I generally try to avoid scheduling appointments over the weekend, but feel free to reach out if you have any questions. I may be slow in responding over the weekends, but during the week, I should be available to address any questions that you have. I also have on the course syllabus what a recommended calculator is as well, and all the useful information that you need will be available on the course syllabus, including the grade distribution. So the scoring scale for this course is provided here as well, which is pretty standard. And what the various weights for each of these categories in the course is also represented here for a total of 100%. So the midterm and the final exam both carry 30%. So a total of 60% is going towards your exams, which is why you need to make sure you're having enough practice and preparing to complete the exams. So once you familiarize yourself with the course syllabus, the next thing I want to show you is how to navigate through the course. Now you can find on the course homepage the modules for each week. And so if we click on module one, for example, we can look at the learning materials that are available for the modules. And of course, it saves to read the syllabus first, and then you have a check-in quiz. So for the first week, you have these materials that we're going to cover, and it's mostly just going over reviewing a little bit of algebra. And then we get into things like the limits of a function and then how to sketch using calculus, how to use a graphing calculator as well. And then we'll look at functions that are differentiable. And then we can move on to the next module, which will be the next activities for the next week, and so on. So again, feel free to reach out to me if you have any questions. You should be able to access the textbook easily from here. And so if you click Launch Courseware, it opens. And then once you've registered or signed up through Pearson, you should be able to access the textbook and then your homework assignments as well. If you're having difficulties doing any of those, feel free to reach out to me. So the way you want to work through the modules is once you click on next, then you have the next tasks or activities to complete in the course. And so you have, as I mentioned, the learning materials. In this case, you have some PowerPoint materials that are available. They are downloadable, so you can download it and then review it. You also have access to video lectures that are available for you as well, including the assignments that have all been linked to modules. So you can basically just work through modules to complete your assignments, read the materials that are available for you to do so, watch the videos all through the modules. And so when you click on the homework assignment, it takes you to Pearson's website. Once you've registered, you can open it and then start working on your homework assignment. I'm not going to attempt to do that here because the course is not yet available. But once it becomes available tomorrow, you should be able to start working on your homework assignments. Be sure to complete the orientation because you want to learn how to input numbers and some functions using the platform. So make sure you complete the orientation before you start doing your homework assignments. We also have discussion forums, as I mentioned early on. So make sure you complete that as well. This week's will be more of an introduction of ourselves to each other. And let's make it more interactive, considering this is the only way we can get to interact with our course mates to learn from each other. So let's make sure we're responding to our course mates. Preferably the post should be done by Thursday, and then you should reply by Sunday or Monday. So there are other learning activities for week one. You have the introductory videos for each of the concepts that will be covered. So if you need any additional resources, just let me know. I'll be posting some as well. I've also annotated some of the slides and we'll be posting that through announcements. So make sure you check that as well if you prefer handwritten notes on the slides. I've done so for most of the slides that we are going to use. And so once you've successfully completed all the modules for week one, you can go into week two and then repeat the same process And that's how we're going to try and cover the materials for each week. It's best if you don't fall behind. So if you find that any of the concept is challenging for you to understand, please do reach out to me and I will try and provide any assistance as much as I can. There's also free tutoring through tutor.com, so you can also get some extra tutoring there as well. Because this is a fully online course, we don't have scheduled Zoom meetings, so we're not going to have a Zoom session each week. But if you find that you're struggling with any of the concepts, please reach out to me. I can schedule an appointment during office hours, or we can find a time that works for both of us to meet and then go over those concepts. Please do make sure that you have reviewed the materials in those sections before we meet. It's better to know what to discuss rather than starting to teach from scratch when all the resources have already been provided for you. So please make sure you at least read through the material before we schedule to meet for the appointment. But I'm always available to address any questions or concerns that you may have. So this is just a brief overview. I hope we all have fun in this course. I look forward to a successful semester. Talk to you all soon.